Breaking news, Trump and Musk are at it. Everybody should have saw this coming, you know what I'm saying? But they're at each other's throat right now. It's all over the news right now. And Musk is making some really bold allegations. I'll get into that in a little bit. But things started to be a little weird here recently, particularly when Musk and Doge said they were completing their work with the government. Now, I do understand as a former special government employee that I believe you can only work 130 days of the year, 130 days. So he was at that mark of time for him to go under federal law. But the man shows up with a black eye, looked like somebody two-pieced him, and that ain't a foul. That wasn't a foul and a hit from on a coffee table. Somebody two-pieced this dude, man. I don't know if it was in a meeting with some of Trump's folks or what, but somebody got a hold of Elon, man, and clocked him a couple of times. Now, he recently just came out and he came out at Trump real hard because Trump is trying to pass the big, beautiful bill, which is a massive spending bill. There's going to be a lot of cuts in this bill. A lot of folks are up in arms about the bill. There are a lot of, some folks have pros on it. Some folks have cons on it. Me, myself, I think anytime you cut funding from those in need, I think that's a problem. But that's what's going on right now. But within that big, beautiful bill I think they got rid of some tax exemptions for Tesla and stuff like that, which is basically what was going to end up happening with this bill is Tesla was going to end up probably losing money and also paying more money to the government. And Elon didn't like that at all. So he came out and blasted the bill, last couple of days. And today he just came out full speed and said Trump is he's on Epstein's list. If y'all don't know about Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein was a trashy dude who loved to do little things with young kids. Even had an Epstein Island where he would have a private jet flying folks out to this island to do their little freaky things. Folks supposedly on some of these flight logs were people like Bill Clinton, a lot of other high profile folks, you know what I'm saying? Some names that you probably would blow you away. And I'll be honest with you, when this thing first jumped off, the first thing that came to mind was Trump for me, because he hung around in those circles. And there's a lot of photos and stuff with him hugging Jeffrey Epstein. They're in the club with a lot of little young ladies around them, man. Young ladies, you know what I'm saying? And so that's all fact. That's not made up, man. And for some reason, man, all of a sudden this dude Epstein ends up dead. You know what I'm saying? Now let me just be clear. If the Epstein files had been released before Trump even ran the second term, whatever, and his name was on it, there's no way in hell he would have been president of the United States. Number one, okay. The Epstein files is quite interesting because a lot of folks are wondering why the government hasn't released these files. Why are they protecting these files so hard? Apparently, there's like thousands of hours of video evidence that they're going through, according to the FBI. But there's very little said about the logs and about the names attached to this dude. He had names attached to him, man. It's like a business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no one even knows where this guy gets his money from. This guy was like a mega rich dude, but no one knows what he did, But Elon Musk and Trump's public fight right now should be viewed as a diversion because within the last couple of weeks, I know that I've just become aware of some very powerful AI tools that are being released. I spent all day yesterday just going through YouTube videos, and I'm just blown away by a lot of the AI stuff that's all of a sudden is being released when these guys starting to go at it. The world is about to change. AI is about to be a game changer for the world. It is about to be a game changer. All I can say is for folks out there, get used to it, get educated on it, but don't be fooled by what's going on with Trump and Elon Musk right now, because Elon had access to everybody's data in the U.S. when he was going through the government with his whole Doge things. Okay, all of a sudden, right when this dude is wrapping up, if you really start paying attention, you're starting to see more chatter about AI, and this stuff has started being released. Powerful AI tools within the last couple of weeks, powerful. And if you have access to everybody's data like he did, and you needed to use that for AI, you pretty much would have the U.S. in the palm of your hands. And I don't know what's going on with that. I don't trust it. I've worked in government and politics. I don't trust it. Don't be fooled by what you see right now because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. These guys are going at it right now, and all these powerful AI tools are being released. It's funny to me. It's like it's almost like a diversion. They want the majority of the U.S. population is easily diversible, if that's a word anyway. you can easily get their attention by dramatic things. You know what I'm saying? That's why Americans are so drawn to crime and all this other thriller type stuff, man, because that's what we see every day, and so we kind of live and breathe that stuff. And for some of us, we need that to keep going every day because it's just become part of our life. That's just the way U.S. is, man. But what's going on with Elon Musk and Trump right now should be viewed with caution because there's a lot of powerful AI tools, seriously, that are being released. This man, it don't take long to get everybody's data from the U.S. government. All you got to do is have a couple of little young kids, have a couple of thumb drives, and go into government offices and get on government computers and start downloading government data. And then guess what? You use that same information and upload it to some powerful AI tool or whatever system, man, and you can just about clone the U.S. with AI. Seriously, that's powerful. That data is powerful. It's powerful. It's very valuable, and it's dangerous in the wrong hands. And so, unfortunately, these guys are, like I said, going at it in the public right now. Trump and Musk. I'm not surprised. I kind of felt it coming on. Even early on, when these two guys started getting together, I was like, these two dudes' personalities, it ain't gonna last long. They're gonna clash, man. And it's happened. But again, even me, I'm skeptical of if this clash really is a clash or just a diversion. So it's all over the news right now. You go and look at the different sites and make your own opinion about it, particularly about Musk saying that Trump's name is on Epstein's list. And if his name is on that list, that's a game changer. And I don't know the folks that support Trump, the MAG, I don't know what that would do because they're so in deep with the president. But if his name is on the list, it's a game changer. It's a game changer, man. It's a game changer. And like the man tweeted out, I think Elon Musk tweeted out, just wait and see. He said, remember this tweet, just wait and see. So he knows something we don't. And it's disgusting what they do with kids and those guys when they get powerful like that. And so I'm not surprised with some of the names being floated around as having ties to Epstein and some folks that have actually visited his island out there. I'm not surprised with some of the names that are popping up, man. And I'm not going to mention any of the names here, except I did mention Bill Clinton. Everybody knows about that one out there. That's probably one of the most high profile. But there are, the Prince Andrews in Europe over there. This guy, he was getting with this young lady, Virginia Guthrie. And she actually ended up, I think, killing herself just a couple of weeks ago, man. And this girl was a key witness in the case against Prince Andrew, and all of a sudden they paid off. Now she's dead. Be careful what you see on TV and what you read about and what you listen to. And everything I'm saying right now is fact. You can fact check it, go on YouTube, everything, whatever. You go fact check it, But the fact is, right now there's a public display of childlike behavior right now between two powerful individuals, and one is losing right now. Tesla's stock is tanked. It tanked, and he is losing. This man has lost billions in a short amount of time, and I don't know if that's because of the backlash because of what he's saying with Trump, or maybe MAGA was never all in with Musk in the first place. But I tell you right now, he has definitely flipped the switch right now, and I can imagine what the folks around Trump are doing, his administration, his closest aides, and how they're gonna do damage control with this, because this is damage. This is damaging. It's damaging. And there are polls coming out right now that are showing that the country is divided on whether they believe him or not. Now, I don't know about y'all, but typically when something's 50-50, the benefit of the doubt goes to, how can I put this? The benefit of the doubt goes to those in positions to not have a big say, let's say. And what I mean by that is that when it's 50-50 like that, let's say 50-50, this guy was a child molester. In my opinion, if it's 50%, you're probably a child molester. That's a high percentage. So sorry to confuse you. I even confused myself there a minute, but hey, I got it right. It's if you're that, if people are that kind of unsure about the facts and whether it was true or not, the word validity comes to mind. So y'all do your own homework. I don't know how it's going to play out, but just be careful what you see on TV and what these guys are doing, because there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Hell, the man just banned a whole bunch of countries from flying to the U.S. All these powerful AI tools are rolling out. The big, beautiful bill is about to, it's making its way through. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, man. So y'all just be careful about what you see and what you read, and take in, what you believe in. Don't just have somebody throwing stuff at you. take in what you believe. So we'll keep watching this and see where it goes. But it's comical to me right now to watch this. So I saw it coming, but at the same time, I'm no fool. Someone told me a long time ago, Eric, if it looks like one thing, that's not it. That's in politics. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.